Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this?
I'm a brapaholic and I'm in trouble.
Oh, Lord.
I have to admit, I have a problem. Another four-wheeler! Two's just not enough. Three's where it's at. Get over here. Come on. Yep, you guessed it. Another warrior for the channel. This is gonna be around for a little bit. I'm gonna tune her up and you'll have to see what happens next. But let's get her out of the truck so you guys can take a look at it. Alright, here's the warrior. Got her out of the truck. She's a 1987 OG warrior. And this is gonna be Big Red's new machine. He bought this. She's gonna be sticking around the channel. It has some goodies on it. You know, some Nerf bars, good tires. Got a really good deal on it. We're gonna put a refresh in it, so just new top end. You know, just get it ready, good, strong for the season. And you'll see the build here coming soon. But for now, we're gonna just touch her up here and there. And this winter, she'll get built right. So stay tuned for that, and you'll see more of this girl here soon. Well, what do we have here?
The new warrior.
The new one that has parts and it runs.
And then it come in a bag.
Big Red's finally on his new warrior. Little Red for probably another hour. He'll be red. It's his first time on a manual four-wheeler, so we got a little bit of learning. But hey, we all start somewhere. How excited are we?
Pretty excited. It's not the Moto 4.
Well, I mean, technically it's Moto 4, just not the other.
It's not the Moto 4.
It's not the Moto 4.
Exactly.
That girl's never coming back. Not ever.
Send it! Oh shit! Oh no!
Alright, well, she don't have electric start right now. Needs a new solenoid, but we do have a pull cable. So, let's get this girl started. Let's go. Pull cable's being a weird. Got a little work to do with pull cable, but it's working. You gotta go slow with the clutch on the out. Take 2. Take 3. Take 4. He did it! He did it! Yeah! Whoa! God, I'm so proud right now. What's up, Brapaholics? Scrub here. You can see in the background there, we got Carper's Warrior. And I know what you're thinking. No, it's not the one, that piece of crap we bought months ago. Oh boy. Well, let's just say it makes your Predator look good. Oh God. Oh God. It's a new one if you haven't been following the channel. That big yellow beast there. And we're gonna finally start working on it. Get it ripping so he can start riding and get some more content out. Cause this summer's been pretty lacking for riding for us. It's just been tough. Finally went on a ride. The first time, actually this summer, on Predator. A couple of my friends. I got a little bit of footage on that, but had a lot of GoPro troubles and just casual ride anyway. So you might see some of that, but today let's get started on this Warrior and let's see what's wrong with it. So here's Carper's Warrior. Just picked this up. It's been about a week. You know, it's an 87 Yamaha Warrior OEM factory red frame there. Those yellow plastics actually came off that piece of crap Warrior. I don't even call it a Warrior. That engine and frame we bought months ago as a project, those are off that. We actually parted that one out to get a couple bucks off because it just was not worth it. It was in very bad shape. And we kept plastics for ourselves though, because the yellow is kind of unique and we know we want another Warrior, and we just decided let's go that route. So it originally came with red plastics, which I have. ITPs, FMF pipe, you know, some Nerf bars. You know, has a little goodies on it. You know, nothing crazy. Here are the plastics that came with it when we bought it. They were shaved right down, which it didn't look bad shaved, but you can see right here all cracked, all cracked. So no good there. That's just not how we roll. We want clean plastics, you know, without cracks at least. And these rear ones were pretty beat up as well. You can see right there, it's all cracked up. So those are gone. It was a no-brainer to put these yellow ones on and kind of tell you guys about the vision we have. So obviously, I call it the Ronald McDonald right now because it's freaking yellow and red, but that ain't gonna stay that way. Carper wants to keep the yellow plastics and everything red you see right here, even the handlebars. He wants to do like illusion purple, do like a cool yellow and purple build, put some purple graphics on it, you know, really get this popping. So that probably won't happen for a while. That'll be on the back burner. So for now, we're just gonna get this a good solid runner, and hopefully soon, probably in the winter or even the spring, we'll tear it down to bare frame, get it powder coated, and really start making it into more of a show piece. But for now, let's just get it running. I got a bundle of parts here for it. We'll start off first with this thing burns oil really bad. You know, it's blowing a lot of smoke. So got a rebuild kit from, I think you pronounce it Niche. That's how I've always pronounced it. So I got a new cylinder, pistons, gaskets and rings, a new spark plug. For now, we're going to run this Yamaha. Got a good deal on that. We will switch the clots later on. It just wasn't any good deals out there right now. Kind of testing the waters out on this gasket kit. It was just kind of more of an aftermarket. Never really tried aftermarket stuff, so we're gonna try that one, just see if it's any better, if it's worth the price difference. It was pretty reasonable. Tuss seal kit. Got some new valves from Caltrick. I've always liked Caltrick stuff. Some just new fender hardware because we're missing most of it. New brake line for the rear because we're missing the caliper and everything, master cylinder, the works. And to pair it up with that, I got all new calipers, front and rear. That's a front one for now. Rear's still in the box, but very nice. I'm actually really excited about them. All new bearings for the rear carrier and the front hubs with all new seals. Got a good deal on that. Super happy. It's from Boss Bearings. I run those on my Predator. No problem whatsoever. So I highly recommend them. Pro filter with a new cage, because this one doesn't have the proper equipment. And finally, we got new front and rear master cylinders for the brakes. These are called from Madi. Never tried them before. Gonna try it. Gonna try their stuff out. It was very reasonable. Seems to be pretty good quality. So we're gonna test out some products here and you know, let you guys know whether or not it might be some good parts that you can put on your Warrior. So a lot of this will probably be in time lapse for a little bit, and we'll probably do an engine build on it for a video for that. But stay tuned and let's transform this Warrior. So we got all the plastics off the Predator. Got the carburetor off. I'm getting ready to pull the engine, and I found some carnage, so I wanted to show you guys what's going on. So you can see right there, boom, motor mount's broke. Not a big deal. Pretty sure I got some spares of those from the last Warrior, but if not, I'll weld them up and they should be good as new. Not too big concerned about that. She's been leaking oil residue everywhere. Classic Warrior, broke right there, but that ain't leaking anywhere, so not worried about that. But we are gonna tear the whole engine down, go through it, reseal it, so should be fine there. You know, missing some bolts here and there, but my favorite part so far is the exhaust little gasket they got going on. This is the FMF pipe, and that's a soup can. I don't know what's going on with that, but that definitely ain't factory, so we'll get that off. And I don't understand that, but I thought I'd show that. That was great. Got the engine out. That didn't take long at all. It took me like probably an hour. Got her all ripped out of there. Really wasn't anything, like carnage, anything besides that soup cam on the pipe. It's funny. Just gotta chuckle sometimes. So the mounts are a little. They've seen better days. Not a big deal though, because I got a spare block that I had one of my buddies who's a fabricator welded up and kind of fixed some of the blemishes besides this part, but the other one's not destroyed that bad. So I'm gonna probably switch blocks, take the guts out of this one, transfer it over to our good block. Not a big deal. Really just doing it for time's sake, or else I'd just have it repaired now. But I got the other block, might as well use it. So won't be reusing these two cases, but all the internals besides basically the top end. The only thing I'm reusing is the head, and we'll be on the other one. So not a big deal. Is what it is. People just half the bolts are missing, so just kind of some jank work got done on it. But we're gonna move on to the carrier and the front hubs. So get those going, and we'll work on that here in a little bit, and stay tuned. Carper's Warrior, a running driving project that he decided to tear down already. What the heck?
Well, we knew there was issues with the top end already, so we figured we'd dive into that. But we didn't realize how bad it actually was.
And this was a running and driving Warrior that made no noise.
Ran faster than Pinky's.
Oh, that didn't take much. So you can see part of the valve chipped off there and bounced around for a while. So that head's junk. And the piston, that's not much better. Other than the obviously chewed up on the top, it actually wasn't a bad piston. So luckily we have a parts head, so we're not gonna be having to source one. I mean, still got to rebuild it, but it's not a big deal. Really, other than that, all the gears look good. We swatched blocks because we had some markings that I showed you guys earlier, and this block was in a little bit better shape, and I already had it fixed up. So I just switched the transmission over, and we're getting ready to put it back together. All new seals. The old block really didn't have any sealant, so it was kind of leaking. It was kind of jank, not gonna lie. Half the bolts weren't tight. They just kind of put the locking tab over and hope for the best.
That one wasn't even on all the way. It was sticking out a little bit. Wasn't even finger tight. It was just on there with the safety valve.
That little safety tab.
Yeah.
So it was a good thing we broke it down, because it would have had some potential damage later on. So
it'd have been like the Moto 4, get it, a mile down the road and then stranded. And
first trip's going to gravel pit, dude.
I'm fine with that. But it better be your rig bringing it down this time, not mine.
Oh, no. So crank feels good, so all the bearings are pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. look who decided to show back up to the garage. It's Pinky. Jacob's learned the frustration of breaking beads on tires. It's not fun, is it? That's what you call it, book.
Tell him the real reason why I've been gone.
Jacob broke his face, his jaw, watching softball. He wasn't even playing this time. And yeah, I got hit by a stray ball right to the jaw. Broke it in what, 2 places?
Yeah.
2 places?
2 places here and here.
So he's kind of been down for a count. He can't wear a helmet, and well, the Warriors seen better days. Yeah. And well, she's missing some pieces along the way because of
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's kind of weird.
He's at the scrapyard.
It's weird that you had black A-arms and now you got a pair of silver ones.
I spray painted one night.
It's kind of weird that Jacob's missing a set of A-arms. Long story short, Big Red may have ruined a ball joint. An old
Free ball joint. Free.
touchy subject. All right, well, this old girl, we're getting her ready, and Carper's getting the exhaust all tied on, getting the reverse put on, clutch cable, throttle, and then we'll do the first startup on her and see if this baby's gonna purr. This Warrior will run.
That one will someday. Once I get his parts back.
Yeah, once we give him his parts back, we'll get that other Warrior purring, and then we'll do some drag racing because there's a lot of crap talk going on. Whose Warrior is gonna be faster? Well. Ooh, nice pipes. The time has come to start the Warrior. She's buttoned up enough to try to get it started. So we pulled it over by hand a couple times, help fill up the carb, and let's get this thing started, Big Red, and let's take her on her first rip. It's Carper's first time on a Warrior that's not clapped out. Well, the engine's not clapped out. Screw that pull. Oh, like a boss, first start first start and first pull. All right, the moment of truth. Does all the gears in reverse work? Oh. Oh my God, it moves! Let's go! She's sounding good. Reverse works. Just might let the handle out a little bit, the clutch. Reverse lever need to adjust to this a little bit, so we got it adjusted and it's back in neutral. So let's try again, Big Red. Ooh, one pull. Oh, it's off. And he's off. Dang, it sounds good. So that is like a stock exhaust. We had to take the FMF off. We had to throw the stock exhaust back on because we didn't have a exhaust donut between the pipe and the header pipe. So it was leaking out bad, so we put the stock one back on it. We didn't want to rip that old one off and not have a muffler for it. So got that on for now, but it's gutted, so basically straight pipes. But for some reason we had 3 headers all off a Warrior, and they're all 3 different sizes, and they're like just barely enough to get it sealed. So if you guys know have the same issue with Warriors, let us know down in the comments, because I don't know, we have 3 that are all different sizes and they don't look to be chopped, so let us know. But yeah, how's she rip?
Pretty good until I couldn't see.
What do you mean, that light bar just flapping there's not enough?
Point straight up. So I can see the top of the trees, just not bottoms.
Jacob can't see trees either. So how does it feel actually not having a Warrior that is low in compression and or burning oil?
I can already tell a difference of just like the takeoff. There's so much more power.
So much more power, it's more smooth, not fearing for its life.
Yeah,
because the
bolt
nut
in the A arm really helps too with the wobble.
and that the crank bolt nut on the holding the sprocket's not finger tight.
Yep.
Makes a big difference. So yeah, basically everything's ready to go back together. I mean, it's not finished, obviously. This is just enough to get through the season, and then it's gonna get built, fully built. This is just getting rebuilt so we can actually ride it.
This is going to be just to get through riding season. Come next year, though, this thing will look totally different.
Oh, it better.
Oh, it's gonna.
We are gonna hold you to that.
You'll see.
You got a little teaser what you think it's gonna be like, or?
All I'm gonna say is I'm really into the 90s.
Oh God. Let's go! Alright, got the Warrior going, warmed up, and good on his first rip, so let's take a little look at her real quick. There she is in all her glory. Temporary. Huh? Somewhat glory. Alright. She's sounding good. Let's go test her out. Test all the gears and do her first little rip at Bravo Hot Garage. So see you in a second. Well, in Yamaha fashion, we're stuck on the side of the trail.
We're in the middle of the trail.
Yeah. What happened?
So, following, the scrub, went to go shift into second. Next thing I know, there was no power. I wasn't moving. Got off the quad, stepped back, realized there was a squealer. Realized I had no chain.
Chain's junk. Go figure. It was in really good shape, but what can you do? It's a good thing we got a parts warrior in the garage, aka Pinky's. Well, we made it 5 minutes and we're already gonna tow it, so it's pretty good for Yamaha. So,
Oh no, the Moto 4 went further.
She's dead. Oh God.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
potentially we could mark the Moto 4 as a win over the Warrior right now.
Ouch. That hurts. So
Yeah.
we'll see you back at the garage after we tow this girl.